This live stream is a copyright of the Tiger Sports Livestream Network. Reproduction or distribution of this live stream without permission of the Tiger Sports Livestream Network is a violation of the law.
Hey there, I'm Joey Pollyi, third generation owner of Pollyi's in Grinnell. Since 1957, we've been serving you the flavors you savor. Dine in, carry out, or pick up our frozen pizzas for a night in. Our promise to you? Everything is made from scratch, and we only use the freshest ingredients, guaranteed. Plus, get your kids signed up for our Pags Pals program to get free pizza and shirts. Visit pollyeyesgrinnellia.com or ask your server how to sign up. See you soon at Pollyi's Pizza Grinnell on 5th Ave between Main and Broad Street.
Every sunrise offers new opportunities to dream big or to take that next small step. Every sunrise is another chance to build on the one before or to start with a clean slate, because every sunrise is tomorrow's promise made real, and Grinnell Mutual is tomorrow's promise protected. Trust in tomorrow and contact a Grinnell Mutual agent today.
Jeff Finch here from West Finch Auto Plaza in Grinnell. We normally go to the auction to restock our used cars and trucks, but prices have skyrocketed. If we're going to overpay, we'd rather overpay our friends, neighbors, and past customers. Bring your vehicle in for a quick 20-minute appraisal. You can either take the cash, trade for a different vehicle, or walk away. In some cases, your vehicle may be worth more than you paid for it. See us at West Finch Auto Plaza in Grinnell or online at westfinch.com.
At Ramsey Weeks, it's the synergy of insurance and real estate that makes our local office vibrant. At Ramsey Weeks, our success depends on yours in buying or selling property, in insuring your car, home, farm, or business. In your time of need, our success depends on yours. Ramsey Weeks Insurance and Ramsey Weeks Real Estate, 715 5th Avenue, Grinnell.
Grasshoppers, turtles, polar bears, and chunky monkeys? The Dairy Barn, located at 1810 6th Avenue in Grinnell, is not your typical barnyard. Stop by before or after the big ball game to pick up your favorite ice cream or flavor of the day yogurt. They also have a full line of delicious foods, including tenderloins, pulled pork sandwiches, popular chicken wraps, and much, much more. Don't have time to stop at the barn? Catch them on the move at some of the favorite events around Grinnell, or give us a call and try out our catering. And don't forget to check out www.dairybarngrinnell.com to order online or the Chow Now app. Remember, I scream, you scream, we all scream for Dairy Barn.
This is a story about signs. It's also a story about people's experiences. The humble sign. They are everywhere. But signs are more than just a plaque on the wall, an arrow, or letters on a building exterior. Signs help you leave a legacy. Or start a new chapter in life. All those signs have to start somewhere, and that's where we come in. We're your trusted partner in everything signage, and we'll be your trusted partner throughout. Because signs do more than point the way. They help the world make sense.
Hey there, I'm Joey Pollyi, third generation owner of Pollyi's in Grinnell. Since 1957, we've been serving you the flavors you savor. Dine in, carry out, or pick up our frozen pizzas for a night in. Our promise to you? Everything is made from scratch, and we only use the freshest ingredients, guaranteed. Plus, get your kids signed up for our Pags Pals program to get free pizza and shirts. Visit pollyeyesgrinnellia.com or ask your server how to sign up. See you soon at Pollyi's Pizza Grinnell on 5th Ave between Main and Broad Street.
Every sunrise offers new opportunities to dream big or to take that next small step. Every sunrise is another chance to build on the one before or to start with a clean slate, because every sunrise is tomorrow's promise made real, and Grinnell Mutual is tomorrow's promise protected. Trust in tomorrow and contact a Grinnell Mutual agent today.
Jeff Finch here from West Finch Auto Plaza in Grinnell. We normally go to the auction to restock our used cars and trucks, but prices have skyrocketed. If we're going to overpay, we'd rather overpay our friends, neighbors, and past customers. Bring your vehicle in for a quick 20-minute appraisal. You can either take the cash, trade for a different vehicle, or walk away. In some cases, your vehicle may be worth more than you paid for it. See us at West Finch Auto Plaza in Grinnell or online at westfinch.com.
At Ramsey Weeks, it's the synergy of insurance and real estate that makes our local office vibrant. At Ramsey Weeks, our success depends on yours in buying or selling property, in insuring your car, home, farm, or business. In your time of need, our success depends on yours. Ramsey Weeks Insurance and Ramsey Weeks Real Estate, 715 Fifth Avenue, Grinnell.
Grasshoppers, turtles, polar bears, and chunky monkeys? The Dairy Barn, located at 1810 6th Avenue in Grinnell, is not your typical barnyard. Stop by before or after the big ball game to pick up your favorite ice cream or flavor of the day yogurt. They also have a full line of delicious foods, including tenderloins, pulled pork sandwiches, popular chicken wraps, and much, much more. Don't have time to stop at the barn? Catch them on the move at some of the favorite events around Grinnell, or give us a call and try out our catering. And don't forget to check out www.dairybarngrinnell.com to order online or the Chow Now app. Remember, I scream, you scream, we all scream for Dairy Barn.
This is a story about signs. It's also a story about people's experiences. The humble sign. They are everywhere. But signs are more than just a plaque on the wall, an arrow, or letters on a building exterior. Signs help you leave a legacy or start a new chapter in life. All those signs have to start somewhere, and that's where we come in. We're your trusted partner in everything signage and We'll be your trusted partner throughout. Because signs do more than point the way. They help the world make sense.
The Tiger Sports Livestream Network is brought to you by Pollyeyes Pizza, West Finch Auto Plaza, Grinnell Mutual, Ramsey Weeks Insurance, and Ramsey Weeks Real Estate, Latitude Signage and Design, the Dairy Barn. Also a shout out to our foul ball sponsors is Cirques Financial Center. Our strikeouts are brought to you by Michelle's Dance Academy. Our innings are brought to you by Brent Nichols State Farm. And also a special recognition to our business card sponsors up there in the top right-hand corner, Latitude Signs, Michelle's Dance Academy, Turnkey Realty, Kurt's Collision Center, Pollyeyes Pizza, Cirques Financial, West Finch Auto Plaza, the Dairy Barn, Grinnell Mutual, Ramsey Weeks Insurance and Ramsey Weeks Real Estate, and last but not least, Grinnell Firestone. So shout out to all those that helped us bring this broadcast to you for free, no cost. So I hope everyone's sitting back enjoying that in your air conditioner tonight. We wish we had a little air conditioner here tonight. So I'll throw it over to Chris Juni with the call tonight.
All right, set for game number 2 tonight. Indians won the first one 5-2. Tigers and Indians on the Tiger Sports Livestream Network. Baseball game already underway. Tigers dropped that first game to Indianola 3-1. They are playing their second game. Lineups pretty much the same for both teams. A couple of changes. We'll go through the starting lineups. First of all, for the Indians and Coach Stacey Evans, leading off number 18, Kylie Kindlespire, playing third base. Batting second, shortstop number 8, Bryn Ortland. Batting third is right fielder, number 12, Tessa Grip. Batting fourth is first baseman number 15, Jordan Grip. Batting fifth, center fielder, number 23, Dana Blake. Batting sixth, second baseman number 33, Izzy Benj. Izzy Benj was a pitcher record, got the win in that first game. Batting seventh and playing, or rather the designated player, number 19, Amanda Bauer. Batting eighth and catching, number 6, Kira Robbins. Batting ninth and playing left field, number 14, Katie Fossenberg. And pitching but not batting, number 21, Ava Ticky. So that's the lineup for Coach Stacey Evans. For the Grinnell Tigers and Coach Mike Doty in the second game, they will go with Ella Greif. Batting second is Kylie Bond, playing shortstop. Batting third, number 6, Greta Dodd. Batting fourth, number 16, Ree Reese. Batting fifth, number 4, Aiden Gosling. Batting sixth, number 32, Kelsey Van Compernol. Batting 7th, number 33, Macy Andrews. Batting 8th, number 23, Kate Van Comperno. Batting 9th, number 15, Alyssa Flander. And the extra player, designated player number 5, Kennedy Harms. So that's the starting lineup there for the Grinnell Tigers. As you can see, they're having their coaches meeting. One thing that they do in softball, they have their meeting before each game. And also the umpires will switch. The umpire who is behind the plate in this first game, when they move out to the base paths, the field umpire will move to behind the plate. And we are set for the second game. On an absolutely beautiful Friday night, as Dan mentioned, it is warm. Still 85 degrees here at 7:30. And there was a bit of wind to start the game, but it is now since dissipated to 0. You can see the flag out there in right center field hanging straight down. And they're getting the last second instructions. Coach Doty has the new softballs to give the home plate umpire. And we'll be set for game 2. The boys' baseball game is underway. Top of the second inning, no score between Indianola and Grinnell on that one. Coach is shaking hands, and we are set to go. Indians will lead off. Tigers take the field. As we've said in the first game, the Iowa Girls Union has released the pairings. Grinnell Tigers are in Class 3A this year. They will host the first game. They will take on Iowa Falls Alden on Thursday, July 6th. If they win that one, they would play on Saturday, July 8th against the winner of Clear Lake. And let me take a look and double check my information. Williamsburg, or rather Clear Lake and Forest City on Saturday. Then if they win that one, they'd be in the championship game on Tuesday, July 11th against probably Williamsburg as the top seeded team in that region. The championship game will be at the team with the highest seed that is left. Should Williamsburg get beat, potentially Tigers could host that game. But again, a lot of work to do before we get there. So on the hill tonight in the circle for the Tigers, Ella Greif. And Greif comes in, pretty good pitcher in her own right. 8-2 overall, 4.47 ERA, 22 strikeouts on the season for Ella Greif. And here we go. Leading off for the Indians, Kylie Kindlespire will get things started for the Indians and Coach Stacy Evans. Again, they won the first game 5-2. First pitch. Low for ball 1. Again, new game, new umpires, so have to kind of wait a few pitches here to see what the zone turns out to be for this particular home plate umpire and then adjust to it. That pitch thrown, that is ripped to right field, going back. That is over the fence and gone. Kindlespire, no doubt about that one. Wow. Blasted that second pitch offering over the right field fence. And just like that, Indians lead 1-0. As my wife of Norwegian descent would say, oof, duh. That was quick. So just like that, Indians up 1-0. Brings up the shortstop, number 8, Bryn Ortland. She steps in to face Tiger pitcher Ella Greif. That pitch way inside for ball 1. So Greif on the mound for the Tigers. Kennedy Harms behind the plate catching for Grinnell in this second game. Pitch inside, or rather outside for ball 2. 2 balls and no strikes. A little bit of a delayed call here by this home plate umpire. That's okay. We'll adjust as well. Pitch on the way inside for ball 3. 3 balls and no strikes. Already we're seeing a much smaller zone, strike zone, that this home plate umpire has than the umpire his counterpart did in the previous game, and that's okay. You just have to adjust. That pitch in there for strike one. As Ortland was taking. Ortland, a very fine shortstop for the Indians. Had some great plays in that first game. 3-1. Swung on, and that is hit into left field. It's going to drop in for a single. Nice piece of hitting by Ortland. Gets a single, and she's on board with nobody out. Brings up the right fielder, number 12, Tessa Grip. Grip takes a look down at Stacy Evans, her coach, and now we have time called. Let's see. Oh, the chin strap on the batting helmet for the player, an equipment thing. They have to get fixed and adjusted. So the player will use that. Get that strap tightened down. I'm guessing the umpire didn't like that strap hanging loose like that. So they will get that fixed and adjusted. So we have a slight pause in the action. On the baseball field, Indianola leads Grinnell 1-0, bottom of the second inning. Again, we'll keep tabs on that game as well. Taking a little bit longer than we thought here for this equipment. But again, safety first. Some of the unique rules about softball, about any sport. You have to have the helmets on tight. Any bats have to be in the dugout behind the fence. Any player under the age of 18, if they enter the field of play, must have a batting helmet on. As far as base running goes, you cannot lead off or remove your foot from the bag if you're on base until the ball is released by the pitcher. And once you are off the bag, you can stay off the bag until the ball gets in the hands of the pitcher and the pitcher is back in the circle. So those two things have to be in place. The pitcher has to have the ball and they must be in the circle. Once that happens, you have to either advance to the next base or you have to retreat back to your base that you originally started from. And there's no timeline on it, but most of them call that pretty quick. If you hesitate at all, they will call you out. All right, equipment problem fixed, helmet tightened down, and here we go. That pitch outside, throw down, not in time. That was a ball. I believe they called well, he must have called that a strike. So, no, 3-2, he says is the count. All right, so it was a strike. My apologies there. 3-2 now to Tessa Grip. That pitch misses down. Now he's saying 2. It was 0-2. Now it's 2-2. Okay. All right. Well, doesn't matter what we think it is up here. It's what the man in blue says. So we'll go from there. That pitch misses for a ball, and now chasing runner back is the catcher. So 3 balls, no strikes is our count, we have been told. That pitch upstairs for ball 4. So runners at first and second, nobody out. And Jordan Grip, the first baseman, comes up for the Indians. A danger spot here for Grinnell. Already down 1-0. Now Coach Doty's going to come out and talk to his team. Stacy Evans will do the same. So, chat early on, and Coach Doty knows the importance of this. You're already down 1. You do not want to spot another one. Again, this will wrap up our broadcast of softball this year on the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network. We have 3 broadcasts left, all baseball. Next Tuesday, Tigers host a baseball game, and then next Thursday is senior night. We'll have that for you on the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network. We'll wrap up our summer broadcast season with Tiger Baseball on Monday, July 3rd. To close out our summer broadcast schedule. Again, our schedule and all information on the website, tigerslsn.com. All right. Here's the pitch. That in there for strike. There we go. Coach Doty gets done with the talk. And strike 1 now to Jordan Grip. Here's the pitch. Swung on, hit right back to the pitcher. She turns, goes to third, gets the lead runner across the diamond. Not in time. Runner advances over to third. That throw back as well. So Indianola has runners at the corners. with one out. Brings up the center fielder, number 23, Dana Blake. Again, Indianola leads 1-0 on the home run in the first inning by Kylie Kindlespire. Blake 1 for 3 with a walk and a single in the first game. Here's the pitch. Throw down to third, not in time. Looks like it was called a ball. I didn't see one. Yep, 1-0. There we go. Pitch swung and foul ball. So Cirque's Financial foul ball for 1 ball, 1 strike. There used to be a girls softball umpire, and he has passed away. Rest in peace. But C.J. Whitey Lorwall used to call, and there was no doubt on the count when he was behind the plate. He was part of the show, no doubt. Swing and a miss for strike 2. He umpired some games with my wife, prepped at Roland Story back in the, well, I can't say, I'm forbidden to say, but it was a while ago. And there was no doubt when he was behind the plate what the count was. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Michelle's Dance Academy strikeout. Throw down to third. Runner gets back. A big, big strikeout for the second out by the pitcher, Ella Greif. Again, that's Michelle's Dance Academy strikeout for the second out. Brings up second baseman number 33, Izzy Benge. Benge got the win as pitcher the first game. Now she moves to second base. Here's the pitch. Outside for ball 1. 2 out, runners at first and third for the Indians. They lead 1-0 on the Kindlespire home run here, top of the first inning. Lots of action in this first. That pitch outside for ball 2, 2 balls and no strikes. Again, second game of our doubleheader. Indianola won the first one 5-2. That pitch right down the middle, swung on and hit right to center field. Van Compernoll there to make the catch. And that out will retire the side. Tigers do a nice job getting out of a jam, but they gave up one. They trail 1-0 on the Tiger Sports Livestream Network.
Hey there, I'm Joey Pollei, third generation owner of Polley's in Grinnell. Since 1957, we've been serving you the flavors you savor. Dine in, carry out, or pick up our frozen pizzas for a night in. Our promise to you? Everything is made from scratch, and we only use the freshest ingredients, guaranteed. Plus, get your kids signed up for our Pags Pals program to get free pizza and shirts. Visit pollyeyesgrinnellia.com or ask your server how to sign up. See you soon at Polley's Pizza Grinnell on 5th Ave between Main and Broad Street.
Jeff Finch here from West Finch Auto Plaza in Grinnell. We normally go to the auction to restock our used cars and trucks, but prices have skyrocketed. If we're going to overpay, we'd rather overpay our friends, neighbors, and past customers. Bring your vehicle in for a quick 20-minute appraisal. You can either take the cash, trade for a different vehicle, or walk away. In some cases, your vehicle may be worth more than you paid for it. See us at West Finch Auto Plaza in Grinnell or online at westfinch.com.
The Tiger Sports live stream network is brought to you by Polley's Pizza and West Finch Auto Plaza. To the bottom of the first inning we go. Our innings brought to us by Brett Nickel State Farm. State Farm Insurance on the corner of 146 and 6 here in Grinnell. Ava Tickey in the circle for the Indians. And she is a sophomore for Coach Stacy Evans. Tigers will send Ella Greif, Kylie Bond, and Greta Dodd to the plate to face Tickey in this second game. So Ella Greif steps in. Tigers trail 1-0 on the home run by Kindlespire in the first inning. Second of our 2 games tonight. This is the Tigers' 6th softball game this week. That pitch from Tickey inside for ball 1. Played 2 on Monday,
1 on Wednesday, 1 on Thursday, and 2 tonight. That's a full week. Pitch misses outside for ball 2, 2 balls and a strike. And we're already seeing, as I mentioned in the first inning, this home plate umpire seems to have a very small zone compared to his counterpart in that first game. Again, nothing wrong with that, just pointing it out. That pitch swung on, hit towards third, scooped up quickly by the third baseman across the diamond in time. Wow. No hesitation there. 5-3 on the putout, and Greif is retired on the ground out. Brings up shortstop number 17, Kylie Bond. And again, the main thing as an umpire or any official is you want to be consistent, because coaches and players will adjust as long as you're consistent. First pitch in there for a strike. Ticky appears to have a bit more movement on the ball than Benj did. See your ball tailing away from the right-handed hitters a lot. That pitch upstairs for ball 1. 1 ball and 1 strike. Tigers still trail Indianola 1-0 now, top of the third inning. Over on the ball field, Fowler field. That ball ripped into right center field past the second baseman. So Bond rips a single into right center, and she is on board with 1 out. Brings up a third baseman, number 6, Greta Dodd. See if Coach Doty has a play on here. Dodd batting .451, 25 RBIs, 5 homers, 32 hits on the year. Pitch inside for ball 1. Bond threatens like she was going to steal, but does not. 1 ball, no strikes. Tigers trail 1-0. Pitch is in there for a strike. Okay. A little bit of delayed call by the home plate umpire. Dodd gets some instructions from Coach Doty. Steps in, swing and a miss. Must have been a foul tip there, where the umpire reacted. It's a Cirques Financial foul ball. Either way, it's a swing and a miss for a strike and a foul ball for a strike. Strike 2, 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1-2 on the way. Swing and a miss for strike 3. So Dodd strikes out for the second out. Brings up the first baseman, number 16, Reese. Reese, as you recall, had a home run for the Tigers in that first game over that right field fence by a long ways. First pitch taken upstairs for ball 1. Both these teams have hit home runs tonight. Both of them have a lot of pop in the bats up and down their lineup. That's one of the reasons why both teams are ranked coming into this one. Second pitch outside for ball 2. 2 balls and no strikes to Reese. 2 out, runner on first for Grinnell. Bottom of the first inning, they trail 1-0 on the Tiger Sports Livestream Network, powered by YouTube. Christian Dan Walker with you on a Friday night at the softball complex. That pitch in there for a ball, throw not in time, way to the right. And so Kylie Bond gets a stolen base and now is in scoring position. And I believe it is 3 balls and no strikes. I didn't catch the sign there, but he'll give it to us here in a minute. I'm going to say 3-0, but we'll see. That pitch swung on. That's lifted up in the short left center. Shortstop. Ranger will make the play in fair ground for the third out to retire the side. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 left. After 1 complete, Grinnell trails Indianola 1-0 on the Tiger Sports Livestream Network.
Every sunrise offers new opportunities to dream big or to take that next small step. Every sunrise is another chance to build on the one before, or to start with a clean slate. Because every sunrise is tomorrow's promise made real. And Grinnell Mutual is tomorrow's promise protected. Trust in tomorrow and contact a Grinnell Mutual agent today.
At Ramsey Weeks, it's the synergy of insurance and real estate that makes our local office vibrant. At Ramsey Weeks, our success depends on yours in buying or selling property, in insuring your car, home, farm, or business. In your time of need, our success depends on yours. Ramsey Weeks Insurance and Ramsey Weeks Real Estate, 715 5th Avenue, Grinnell.
The Tiger Sports Live Stream Network is brought to you by Grinnell Mutual and Ramsey Weeks Insurance and Ramsey Weeks Real Estate. This top of the second inning is brought to you by Brent Nichols State Farm.
As Dan said, to the top of the second we go. Indians bring designated player number 19, Amanda Bauer. Pitch inside, gets away from the catcher for ball one. 7, 8, 9 hitters due up for Coach Stacy Evans. Amanda Bauer, Kira Robbins, and Katie Fosenberg. 1-0 the count. Pitch swung on it.
At Ramsey
Yep,
Weeks,
fouled.
it's the
Third base
synergy
line.
of insurance
Another
and real
foul
estate
ball.
that makes our local
Counting's
office
up at
vibrant.
1 ball, 1 strike.
At Ramsey Weeks,
Again, the designated player simply means this player bats but does not play in the field. That's Amanda Bauer. And the player that plays in the field but doesn't bat is the pitcher, number 21, Ava Ticky. 1-1 count to Bauer. Change up and a beautiful pitch by Greif. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Again, Kennedy Harms, the catcher, gets the call, the signals from Coach Mike Doty. Up, pitch swung on. Popped towards second, and second baseman Van Copperl cannot get it. She dives, could not make the play. And Bauer is on with a single. Brings up the catcher, number 6, Kira Robbins. First pitch misses for ball one. One-0 now on the way from Greif. Scores a bunt and a foul ball. Runner was going, but everybody has to come back. Cirque's Financial foul ball. It's 1 ball, 1 strike. So Kyra Robbins in the plate. I believe I was saying Kira before. My apologies. Kyra, there's a bunt down right in front of the plate. Tough play. Ball up and in time at first to get the out. Bauer moves down to second on the sacrifice. So Robbins does her job, advances that runner on the 1-4 putout for that first out. Brings up the number 9 hitter, left fielder, number 14, Katie Fosenberg. Bauer now at second with 1 out. That pitch swung on and fouled back off the fence for strike 1. Another Cirques Financial foul ball. Don't worry, a foul of your financial situation. Stop into Cirques Financial Services on Main Street in downtown Grinnell. Tom Cirques, Dustin Smith, or Natalie Pavey will visit with you and help you chart your way to financial success. Cirques Financial Services, Main Street, downtown Grinnell. That pitch is check swing and is fouled off the bat, I believe. They called the runner out for something on second now. Must have left early. All right. So they called Bauer out for leaving early. So it is no balls and 2 strikes now to Fosenberg. Here's the pitch. Swung on and popped up in the infield right at the pitcher. Dodd calls everybody off, makes the catch, and that third out will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Indianola. 1 hit. Nobody left. After 1.5, Indianola leads Grinnell 1-0 on the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network.
grasshoppers, turtles, polar bears, and chunky monkeys? The Dairy Barn, located at 1810 6th Avenue in Grinnell, is not your typical barnyard. Stop by before or after the big ball game to pick up your favorite ice cream or flavor of the day yogurt. They also have a full line of delicious foods, including tenderloins, pulled pork sandwiches, popular chicken wraps, and much, much more. Don't have time to stop at the barn? Catch them on the move at some of the favorite events around Grinnell, or give us a call and try out our catering. And don't forget to check out www.dairybarngrinnell.com to order online or the Chow Now app. Remember, I scream, you scream, we all scream for Dairy Barn.
The Tiger Sports live stream network is brought to you by the Dairy Barn.
To the bottom of the second inning we go. Our innings, as always, brought to us by Brett Nichols, State Farm Insurance. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Call or click to get a quote today. Or better yet, stop in and see Brett Nichols there. His office is just off the corner there of 6 and 146 here in Grinnell. Tigers are sending Aiden Gosling, Kelsey Van Campanile, and Macy Andrews to the plate. Aiden Gosling steps in, takes the first pitch low for ball one. So Gosling takes ball one against Ava Ticky. Here's the pitch. Catches the outside corner. Nice pitch. Tailed away from the right-handed hitting Gosling for strike one. That's an impressive pitch. She starts out either on the inside part of the plate or over the middle. It tails away. That pitch started outside and drifted outside for ball two. 2 balls and 1 strike. Ticky working very quickly on the circle. 2-0. Indianola up baseball-wise on Grinnell in the bottom of the third inning. Second pitch in there for a strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes now against Gosling. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Gosling is out on strikes. Brings up second baseman, number 32, Kelsey Van Campanile. Tigers down just 1-0 here. To the number 6 ranked team in Class 4A coming into tonight, the Indianola Indians. One of 4 Little Hawkeye Conference teams ranked. First pitch catches outside corner for strike 1. Van Campanile steps out. Ticky kind of slaps the ball in her glove a little bit, maybe a little bit of annoyance. Likes to work quickly. Here's the 0-1. Squares the bunt. Gets the bunt down towards the third base side. Beautiful bunt. Up to catch it, though, is the third baseman. Throw a bobble by the second baseman. Pulled him off the bag, says the first plate umpire, so the runner is safe at first. And Coach Stacey Evans is going to come out and chat with the umpire again. She's come out to chat with both field umpires in the first game and also in this one now. When he said he pulled her off the bag, that's what she disagrees with. She gets her point across. Umpire says, I was right there, I saw it. And again, not so much they're going to change a call as a coach, but just it makes a point to your team and to each other that, all right, let's not worry about that. Let's take care of this.
Batting 7 for the Tigers, the right fielder. Andrews.
Brings up Macy Andrews, the right fielder for Grinnell. Pitch swung on, that is ripped into center field for a base hit. And gets past the center fielder. Here comes Van Campanile. She getting around third yet. Coach Doty's singing her home, and she will score. And we have a tie game. Or that was Kylie Baum, my apologies. It was Van Campanile that scored. Either way, we're tied 1-1. Andrews goes to second on the throw. With a double, that brings up center fielder number 23, Kate Van Campanile. That pitch misses, in there for a strike, all right. So game is tied 1-1. Bottom of the second inning here. That pitch swung and fouled off the fence for strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Another Cirques Financial foul ball. Oh, my apologies. Okay. 2 strikes, I'm being told. That pitch upstairs misses high for a ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Alyssa Flander, the Tiger left fielder, waits on deck. Here's the 1-2. Called a ball. Must have missed low. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Gets away from the catcher a bit, but right in front of her, so no advance by Macy Andrews. That pitch is lined right to the second baseman, and going back, Andrews is doubled off of second base, and that's what we're tied to the side. But Tigers get that run across. It is tied 1-1, heading to the top of the third on the Tiger Sports Livestream Network.
Hey there, I'm Joey Pollei, third generation owner of Polley's in Grinnell. Since 1957, we've been serving you the flavors you savor. Dine in, carry out, or pick up our frozen pizzas for a night in. Our promise to you? Everything is made from scratch, and we only use the freshest ingredients, guaranteed. Plus, get your kids signed up for our Pags Pals program to get free pizza and shirts. Visit polleisgrinnellia.com or ask your server how to sign up. See you soon at Polley's Pizza Grinnell on 5th Ave between Main and Broad Street.
Jeff Finch here from West Finch Auto Plaza in Grinnell. We normally go to the auction to restock our used cars and trucks, but prices have skyrocketed. If we're going to overpay, we'd rather overpay our friends, neighbors, and past customers. Bring your vehicle in for a quick 20-minute appraisal. You can either take the cash, trade for a different vehicle, or walk away. In some cases, your vehicle may be worth more than you paid for it. See us at West Finch Auto Plaza in Grinnell or online at westfinch.com.
The Tiger Sports Livestream Network is brought to you by Polley's Pizza and West Finch Auto Plaza.
To the top of the third we go. Our innings brought to us by Brent Nichols State Farm. 1-1 ball game now. Tigers tied it up there in the bottom of that second inning. Ella Greif will face the top of the order. Kindlespire, Ortland, and Grip here in this top of the third. Kylie Kindlespire, third baseman, leads it off. She homered her first time up. That ball is hit, dribbled towards the first baseman. Kindlespire gets down the line quickly, but it is 3 unassisted by a step for the first out. Brings up shortstop, number 8, Bryn Ortland. She singled him, was thrown out at second. Her first time up. Ortland steps in to face Greif. Pitch inside for ball 1. One contest here. The Tiger softball complex, second of 2 games. Indianola won the first one 5-2. That pitch upstairs for ball 2. 2 balls and no strikes. Over on the baseball diamond, 2-0. Indianola leads Grinnell. Top of the 4th inning. Here's a 2-0. Catches the corner for strike 1. 2 balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. Catches the corner for strike 2. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Stacey Evans, the third base coach at third, kind of disagreed with that one. Kind of just shook her head a little bit, but it's 2-2. Here's the payoff pitch. Swung on and chopped foul. Nice piece of hitting that time by Ortland. She was fooled on the pitch. That's a Cirques Financial foul ball, by the way. She was fooled, so she just kind of stepped out, dropped the bat down just to make contact, tried to get a piece of it. She did and fouled it off. And she lives to bat another pitch at least. 2-2 pitch on the way from Greif. Swung on, hit towards the shortstop. Diving attempt by Bond, off her glove, goes into center field. So Ortland gets on. We think it'll probably be a single, but we'll see what the official scoring is here in a moment. That brings up right fielder number 12, Tessa Grip. 1 out, runner on first. 1-1 ball game here, top of the third. Pitch inside for ball 1. Throw down to first, not in time. Ortland gets back. It's ball 1. Again, 4 Little Hawkeye Conference teams are ranked in this week's girls high school softball rankings. Swung on and hit towards the shortstop. Baum was going over to cover it. Made a nice play to get the glove on because the runner was going. Baum was moving to cover second. Had a stopper and the tracks go back. So nice job by Bond just to get a glove on the ball to keep him from going to the outfield. So it's back-to-back singles by the Indians. They have runners at first and second with 1 out. Brings up the first baseman, number 15, Jordan Grip, to face Ella Greif, Tiger pitcher. Pitch is outside for ball 1. Again, the runner can stay off the bag until the ball is thrown to the pitcher. Then they must either retreat to the bag or advance to the next base immediately. Otherwise, they'll be called out. A unique situation in softball. That pitch outside for ball 1. Or check that, ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. Here is the 2-0 pitch coming from Greif. Misses outside for ball 3. 3 balls and no strikes. Pitch in there for strike 1. A little bit of delayed call there, but Greif gets a strike. It's 3 balls and a strike. 1 out, runners at first and second for the Indians, top of the third inning in a 1-1 tied ball game. Swing and foul back off the fence for strike 2, and the count is now full. It's a Cirques Financial foul ball. Cirques Financial Services on Main Street in downtown Grinnell. Tom Cirques, Dustin Smith, or Natalie Pavey. Stop in and see them, and they will help you chart and plan for your financial success. 3-2 payoff pitch on the way from Greif. Swung on, hit towards the right side infield. Only plays to first. Van Kampenel scoops it up. Gets the runner at first for the second out. Runners do advance to second and third respectively. So second and third with 2 outs brings up the center fielder, number 23, Dana Blake. Two outs now, runners at second and third for the Indians. Here's the pitch. Changeup misses inside for ball 1. Pitch is outside. Ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. Indianola scored first bat of the game. Kylie Kinderspire hits a home run. They led 1-0. Pitch catches outside corner for strike 1. 2 balls and a strike. Tigers tied it up in the second inning. Kelsey Van Kampenel scored. And we sit at 1-1. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Misses the outside corner for ball 3. 3 balls and a strike. 2 outs. Runners at second and third for the Indians here in the top of the third inning. That pitch swung on off the handle. Should be caught, and is caught by Kylie on the shortstop. And that will end the inning. 1-1 after 2.5, your score here on the Tiger Sports Livestream Network.
Every sunrise offers new opportunities to dream big or to take that next small step. Every sunrise is another chance to build on the one before. or to start with a clean slate. Because every sunrise is tomorrow's promise made real. And Grinnell Mutual is tomorrow's promise protected. Trust in tomorrow and contact a Grinnell Mutual agent today.
At Ramsey Weeks, it's the synergy of insurance and real estate that makes our local office vibrant. At Ramsey Weeks, our success depends on yours in buying or selling property, in insuring your car, home, farm, or business. In your time of need, our success depends on yours. Ramsey Weeks Insurance and Ramsey Weeks Real Estate, 715 Fifth Avenue, Grinnell.
The Tiger Sports live stream network is brought to you by Grinnell Mutual and Ramsey Weeks Insurance and Ramsey Weeks Real Estate.
All right, bottom of the third inning for the Tigers. They will send the 8, 9, and 1 hitters to the plate. Kate Van Compernoll, Alyssa Flander, and Ella Greif. 1-1 is our score. Kate Van Compernoll steps in, the center fielder, facing the Indian pitcher, Ava Ticky. First pitch outside for ball 1. Two nothing. Indianola leads Grinnell, bottom of the fourth inning. That pitch in there for strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Off-speed pitch is popped up on the infield. Catcher comes in, calls it off. Almost runs into the pitcher. A little tap and a hug like, okay, I think we had that. But bottom line is the ball was caught for the out. It's only funny because they caught it. Had they dropped it, I don't think Coach Stacey Evans would have been laughing too hard at that one. But as it is, Van Compernoll flies out to the catcher for the first out. Brings up left fielder number 15, Alyssa Flander. First pitch. Oh, my apologies. I was off one. Flander popped out. I'll get it straight. Now top of the order, Ella Greif. Swing and a miss for strike 2. Greif grounded out her first time up as you are back at the top of the order. Scores to bunt. Does lay down a bunt. Throw over is not in time. So Ella Greif gets down to first quickly. The Tigers have a runner at first with 1 out. Brings up number 17, shortstop Kylie Bond.
Brings up to the plate the shortstop, number 17, Kylie Bond.
Kylie Bond singled and got all the way to third in the first inning. See if Coach Doty rolls the dice here against the inning catcher. She does. Throw down is in time. Got it right across the helmet. They have that play down. They throw it to the inside part of the bag. The shortstop ranges over, catches it, turns and immediately does a sweep tag. Gets the out. Greif caught stealing. 2-6 for the second out. Again, nice play by that Indian defense. Pitch low and inside for ball 1. 1 ball and 1 strike. Again, Bond singled her first time up. That pitch swung on, hit to center field. Blake going back, makes the catch on the run. One-handed for the out to retire the side. No runs for Grinnell. Still 1-1 ball game on the Tiger Sports live stream network.
Grasshoppers, turtles, polar bears, and chunky monkeys? The Dairy Barn, located at 1810 6th Avenue in Grinnell, is not your typical barnyard. Stop by before or after the big ball game to pick up your favorite ice cream or flavor of the day yogurt. They also have a full line of delicious foods, including tenderloins, pulled pork sandwiches, popular chicken wraps, and much, much more. Don't have time to stop at the barn? Catch them on the move at some of the favorite events around Grinnell, or give us a call and try out our catering. And don't forget to check out www.dairybarngrinnell.com to order online or the Chow Now app. Remember, I scream, you scream, we all scream for Dairy Barn.
The Tiger Sports Live Stream Network is brought to you by the Dairy Barn, and as we go into the top of the fourth, it's brought to you by Brent Nichols State Farm. Stop down to 1112 West Street. Visit Brent Nickel.
There you go.
I knew that. The address was somewhere. I
he's
just kept
tucked in.
looking for it. It's right on the
I think people know
pop-up.
where Brent's at. It's tucked in there, but kind of behind that first little mall area. But yes, 1112 West Street in Grinnell.
It's been killing me. I've been thinking, where is it? I know it's right on the pop-up. I just got to read it. Adjust my bifocals down to the bottom.
Off the fourth inning for Indianola, the second baseman, number 33, Izzy.
Still 83 here at 8:15 tonight. Ball lights come on here in the softball complex. Top of the fourth we go. Izzy Benge comes up. She flied out her first time up, facing Ella Greif. Pitch swung on, and it's hit in the air to left center field. Ranging over to make the play is Van Compernol. Kate Van Compernol comes all the way across, makes the catch to retire Benge and get the first out. Brings up the designated player, number 19, Amanda Bauer. Bauer singled and got to second, her first time up. Pitch is low for ball one. Kira Robbins awaits on deck, the Indian catcher. That pitch upstairs for ball two. 2 balls, no strikes. 1-1 ball game here. Top of the fourth inning. Indians won the first one 5-2. Tigers going for the split. Swing and a miss. Nice pitch inside for strike one. Might have been foul tipped. Maybe caught the home plate umpire just a bit. He walks it off. We'll go and give it a Cirques Financial foul ball for that one. And it's 2 balls and 1 strike. 2-1 delivery from Greif. Misses low for ball 3. 3 balls and a strike. Kyra Robbins waits on deck. Indian catcher. Here's the pitch. Swing and foul ball again in the dirt. Again, that catches the home plate umpire. I think off his foot that time. Another Cirques Financial foul ball makes the count 3 balls and 2 strikes. Kind of depends if a lot of umpires do wear the steel-toed shoes. Not all, but some. 3-2 delivery. Upstairs, and Bauer draws a walk. So Bauer gets on, brings up the catcher, number 6, Kyra Robbins.
Runner at first, 1 out, brings up the catcher, number 6, Kyra Robbins.
So 1 out runner at first for the Indians, top of the fourth. Pitch on the way, outside, throw down. Runner gets back. And it was ball 1. Pitch swung on, chopped to third, across to second, gets the out of second, and ball sails on the throw across, but right off the fence and right there. So Bauer is out on the 5-4, put out. Robbins reaches first. Not a throwing error, even though it sailed over the first base person's head, because the ball, she would have beat the throw there. And now let's see. Stacey Evans is going to have a courtesy runner. Number 7, Alexa Geyer, running now. Again, in softball, you can have a courtesy runner for the pitcher and the catcher as many times as you want. It's called a courtesy runner. No limit on those. If they get on base 10 times, you can have 10 courtesy runners. And you don't have to keep it the same player every time either. Another rule unique to softball. Change up in there for a strike. Beautiful pitch from Greif that time, facing Katie Fosenberg. No balls and 1 strike. Pitch swung on, hit to left field. Past the third baseman, past the shortstop for a single. And Geyer advances down to second. Fosenberg at first with a single.
Third baseman, Kylie Kindlespire.
Top of the order we go. Third baseman number 18, Kylie Kindlespire. 1 for 2 tonight, but that one was a home run, a solo home run back in the first inning. Drive sets, here's the delivery. Changeup, a beauty in there for strike 1. Two outs, runners are first and second for Indianola. Top of the fourth, 1-1 ball game. That pitch misses for ball 1, much to the groan of the Tiger faithful right in front of us. 1 ball, 1 strike. Indians won the first game 5-2. Pitch is swung on, hit out to right field, but I think just underneath it was Kindlespire, caught by the right fielder, and that will end the inning. After 3.5, your score 1-1 Grinnell, Indianola on the Tiger Sports Livestream Network.
Hey there, I'm Joey Pollei, third generation owner of Polley's in Grinnell. Since 1957, we've been serving you the flavors you savor. Dine in, carry out, or pick up our frozen pizzas for a night in. Our promise to you? Everything is made from scratch, and we only use the freshest ingredients, guaranteed. Plus, get your kids signed up for our Pags Pals program to get free pizza and shirts. Visit pollyeyesgrinnellia.com or ask your server how to sign up. See you soon at Polley's Pizza Grinnell on 5th Ave between Main and Broad Street.
The Tiger Sports Livestream Network is brought to you by Polley's Pizza.
And this bottom of the fourth inning brought to us by Brent Nickel State Farm. State Farm Insurance. Ava Ticky doing your warm-ups now. Tigers will bring the 3, 4, and 5 hitters. Greta Dodd, Ree Reese, and Aiden Gosling to the plate. To face Tiki here in the bottom of the fourth. 1-1 ball game.
For the Tigers leading off the bottom of the fourth inning, the third baseman number 6.
Tigers
Dodd.
are ranked number 14 in Class 3A. Indians ranked 6 in Class 4A. Pitch swung on, and that's hit out to right field. Got a lot of it, but not quite enough back against the fence. Makes the catch, and she's hit that fence hard. She has to bend over. They're going to check on her, see she's okay. Nice play. Dodd, as I say, just missed that one. She caught it and hit the fence pretty good. Coach Stacy Evans comes out, kind of looks at her right fielder. Right fielder waves her off, and we're good to go. Nice play that time by that Indian right fielder. Brings up first baseman, number 16, Ree Reese. She popped that strikeout her first time up. Pitches outside for ball 1. Aiden Gosling, the DH. Pardon me, it waits on deck. There's a hit towards the shortstop. Ortland up with it on the hop. Flies across, makes the play. Man, she makes that look easy. And it was anything but. Ortland gets the put out. Ree Reese retired. And there's 2 down. Brings up the DH, designated player, DP rather. That pitch is in there for a strike. Aiden Gosling. Gosling struck out her first time up. Pitch swung off and fouled towards the third base dugout for strike 2. It's a Cirques Financial foul ball. Oh, and 2 now the count to Gosling. Pitch is low. Gets past the catcher. But no harm as no Tigers are on base. Indianola has their first baseman in a bit. Now she steps back to regular depth. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 out, nobody on for Grinnell, bottom of the 4th. Game is tied at 1 apiece. Here's the pitch. Catches the outside corner for a called strike 3. And just like that, Tigers 2 up, 3 down. That does it. After 4 innings, Indianola Grinnell tied at 1-1 on the Tiger Sports live stream network.
Jeff Finch here from West Finch Auto Plaza in Grinnell. We normally go to the auction to restock our used cars and trucks, but prices have skyrocketed. If we're going to overpay, we'd rather overpay our friends, neighbors, and past customers. Bring your vehicle in for a quick 20-minute appraisal. You can either take the cash, trade for a different vehicle, or walk away. In some cases, your vehicle may be worth more than you paid for it. See us at West Finch Auto Plaza in Grinnell or online at westfinch.com.
The Tiger Sports live stream network is brought to you by West Finch Auto Plaza. This top of the 5th is brought to you by Brent Nickel State Farm.
As Dan said, top of the 5th, in we go. Rapidly moving ball game. 1-1 is our score. Indians will send the 2, 3, and 4 hitters, Bryn Ortland, Tessa Grip, and Jordan Grip, to the plate to face Ella Greif. Shortstop number 8, Bryn Ortland, steps in. 2 for 2 on the night, 2 singles for Ortland. A very, very fine-looking softball player is Ortland. Greif gets the signal. Here's the pitch. In there for a strike. Catches the outside corner, says the home plate umpire. Over on the baseball diamond, it's 5-0 Indianola with the lead in the top of the 5th inning. That pitch, slap bunt towards third, quickly up and across, not in time. A slap bunt, Ortland gets it there. Again, those left-handers, it's a slap bunt or a slap hit. Once the pitch is started coming, they start taking steps towards the first base side. As long as they have at least 1 foot in the box or touching the line when they make contact, they are okay. And she just stuck the bat out and got it in play. That pitch is swung on, popped up way high in the air, right behind second base. Kylie Bond drifts over, makes the catch. And Grip is retired for the first out. Ortland has to retreat back to first. So we have first baseman number 15, Jordan Grip, up. She has walked and grounded out her prior 2 trips. Pitch outside for ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Or 1 ball, no strikes. Apologies. Trying to multitask here and failing. My wife would say, what are you trying to do that for? That's ball 2. Throw down. Runner gets back in time. 2 balls, no strikes. Again, Grip walked and grounded out her prior 2 trips. That pitch catches the outside corner for strike 1. A little bit of a delayed call that time, but Greif gets a strike. It's 2 balls, 1 strike. 1 out, runner on first. Top of the 5th, 1-1 is your score. Grinnell and Indianola tied up. That pitch low for ball 3, gets away from the catcher. Quickly scooped up. Runner was going on the play anyway. So Ortland gets to second. And the 3 balls, 1 strike. That pitch misses outside for ball 4. So Jordan Grip gets on. And now the Indians have runners at first and second with just 1 out. Brings up center fielder number 23, Dana Blake. Oh. Probably have a courtesy runner here at first base. Jordan Grip. Bottas will pinch run. So Bottas into pinch run. And the reason why it's not a courtesy run is because Jordan Grip is in a position other than pitcher or catcher, so it's a pinch runner. They can do that one time, and then I'm guessing Grip will re-enter at first base. If they were to do that another time, then Grip would have to come out. All right, first and second, one out. Pitch in there for a strike. Big leadoff by the Indianola runner at second. Kennedy Harms runs out there and gets the ball to the pitcher. And again, once the pitcher has the ball and if they're in the circle, the runners must either retreat or advance immediately. Changeup misses low, and now the runners are going. Throw down is not in time. So runners at second and third now with one out. And it's 1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1 count with 1 out. 2-0. That we stand. Squeeze, bunt is successful. Infield ground out.
And just like that, laid down the squeeze. Tigers a taste of a miss. They used a squeeze play earlier this year for a win. And they do get a score. And it is now 2-1 Indianola with 2 outs.
Runner at third for the Indians. 2 out. Brings to the plate second baseman Izzy Benj.
And brings up second baseman Izzy Benj, the pitcher in the first game. I apologize, something there in my eye and I couldn't see, so that's why I was hesitating. I'm trying to get it blinked out of here, but we'll get it fixed. First pitch in there for a ball. Second pitch misses outside for ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes, 2 outs. All right, there we go. I think I finally got it out of my eye, whatever it was. Pitch upstairs for ball 3 to Benj. 3 balls, no strikes. 2 out, runner at third for the Indians. Top of the 5th, they lead 2-1. Greif pitch right down Main Street for strike 1. 1 ball. 3 balls and 1 strike, rather. I love summer, but also so do the bugs in the state of Iowa. Something flew my eye there, really gave me a rip. And there's that pitch in there for strike 2. Nice job by Greif to battle back. She was down in the count 3-0. Battles back to 3-2. Here's the payoff pitch. 3-2, 2 outs. Swung on, hit towards the second base side. Slow roller, quickly up and across to the bag in time for the 3rd out to retire the side. But Indians get a run. They lead 2-1 on the Tiger Sports live stream network.
Every sunrise offers new opportunities to dream big or to take that next small step. Every sunrise is another chance to build on the one before or to start with a clean slate. Because every sunrise is tomorrow's promise made real. And Grinnell Mutual is tomorrow's promise protected. Trust in tomorrow and contact a Grinnell Mutual agent today.
At Ramsey Weeks, it's the synergy of insurance and real estate that makes our local office vibrant. At Ramsey Weeks, our success depends on yours in buying or selling property, in insuring your car, home, farm, or business. In your time of need, our success depends on yours. Ramsey Weeks Insurance and Ramsey Weeks Real Estate, 715 5th Avenue, Grinnell.
The Tiger Sports live stream network is brought to you by Grinnell Mutual and Ramsey Weeks Insurance and Ramsey Weeks Real Estate. Also, let's give a shout out to our business card sponsors: Latitude Signage and Design, Michelle's Dance Academy, Turnkey Realty, Kurt's Collision Center, also sponsoring our scoreboard, Poly Ice Pizza, Cirques Financial, West Finch Auto Plaza, the Dairy Barn, Grinnell Mutual, Grinnell Firestone, and Ramsey Weeks Insurance and Real Estate.
All right, there we go. And this bottom of the 5th inning brought to us by Brent Nichols State Farm. First pitch to Kelsey Van Comperno, low for ball 1. Tigers will send 6, 7, 8 hitters, Kelsey Van Comperno, Macy Andrews, and Kate Van Comperno. That pitch upstairs for ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes now. Scores a bunt, pulls the bat back, and that misses. 3-0. So Van Comperno ahead in the count on Ticky. 3 balls and no strikes. Pitch was inside for ball 4. So 4-pitch walk given up to Van Comperno. Brings up the right fielder, number 33, Macy Andrews. She doubled her first time up.
Next batter for the Tigers, a right fielder.
Van Comperno singled and scored back in the 2nd inning for Grinnell. So Macy Andrews steps in to face Ava Ticky. Scores the bunt. Gets the bunt down, tries to anyway, fouls it off the plate for strike 1. It's a Cirques Financial foul ball. And it's no balls and 1 strike. That pitch swung on and ripped, foul down the 3rd baseline, just foul. Another Cirques Financial foul ball. It's 0-2 now to Andrews. Ticky with a pitch. Upstairs for ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 2-1, Indians with the lead. Here in the bottom of the 5th inning, second of our doubleheader tonight. Indians won the first game 5-2 over Grinnell. That pitch swung on, hit towards the 3rd baseline. Gets past the 3rd baseman in left field. And Andrews gets a single. And now Tigers have runners at 1st and 2nd with nobody out. That brings up the center fielder, number 23, Kate Van Comperno. Coach Mike Doty's going to come in and have a courtesy runner.
Courtesy runner for the Tigers, Josie Smith. First base, or the pinch runner in this case.
Josie Smith running for Macy Andrews at first. And Coach Stacey Evans calls time and chats with her infield, as we have said. Then Coach Doty chats with the players he has on the infield dirt. Again, this will wrap up our softball broadcast for the year, but we still have 3 baseball broadcasts left. Next Tuesday, next Thursday, then the following Monday, July 3rd, we'll wrap up our summer broadcast season here on the Tiger Sports Livestream Network. And we'll take about 8 weeks off or so. And then August 28th, we will hit the airwaves once again for Tiger football. Tigers in their home opener at TT Cranny Field. Again, you can check our website, Tiger Sports Livestream Network, for the broadcast schedule as that event gets closer. You can see the website address in the lower left-hand corner of your screen. All right, conference is over. Kate Van Comperno steps in to face Ava Ticky. Tigers have runners at 1st and 2nd, nobody out. Here's a pitch outside. She faked the bunt. Oh, it was a strike. My apologies. Okay. Late call by Mr. Home Plate Umpire. Strike 1. Scores the bunt. Breaking ball. Beautiful pitch in there for strike 2. Ticky has the ability to make that ball tail away from those right-handed hitters or break in on the batter if you're a left-handed hitter. Swung on and hit out to short right field, making the catch, coming in, making the play is the right fielder. Runner's tag, and Van Comperno tags and advances. Josie Smith holds it first. So Tigers have runners at the corners. And 1 out. Mark that play down. Grip had a dive full out almost to make that catch. He did. And Tigers now have runners at the corners. Left fielder Alyssa Flander steps in. She flew out her first time up. Pitch is low. And throw down. Now they got her in a rundown here. They're looking. They missed her, or do they get her on the tag? Let's see. Now the throw back. That is late. Coming home now is a play. The ball hits her. And Tigers score. She's rounds at third. And let's see what this is all about. I thought they called her out at second, but no signal. And the runner is safe at third. I think they missed the tag. And it's a 2-2 game. Let's see here. No coaches are coming out to say anything, so that run calls. That run counts, and we are tied. Not hesitating on purpose, just trying to make sure. So Josie Smith somehow avoids a tag at second, gets caught in the rundown. That's on purpose, by the way, to try to get that run home. Here's the pitch. In there for a strike. On Alyssa Flander. She scores a bunt. Pitch upstairs. Throw down to first is not in time. Again, quick tag. Ortland, the shortstop, over to cover, and boy, she caught the ball and snapped the tag down in the back. But not in time. And Tigers have a runner at third base with one out. And Alyssa Flander at the plate with a 2-1 count. So they had a check on Josie Smith there at first, or rather at third. And now we are set to go. Pitch in there for a strike. I believe the count is 2 balls and 2 strikes now. We'll see. That pitch hit her. Thought that hit her. Here comes the runner home, and she is going to be safe. Head first slide at home by Smith. And I don't know if she got stepped on or what, but the bottom line is the run counts. But Josie Smith comes up holding her right wrist, but she does score. And it is now 3-2, Tigers with the lead. Coach Doty checks on her. He goes back out. The other coaches go to check on her. She's walking down the right field line. They're going to step out off the field of play. I believe the ball, it's 3-2 now to Flander. So Tigers with very aggressive running here. And a single. Get 2 across in this bottom of the 5th inning. That pitch swung on and hit foul at first base side, just out of reach of the first baseman for a foul ball, a Cirques Financial foul ball. And it is 3-2. Flander stays alive. Top of the order, Ella Greif awaits on deck. So 1 out, 2 runs across for Grinnell. They lead 3-2. And Flander steps in. Here's a pitch. Swung on, that's ripped, just fouled on the third base line. Another Cirques Financial foul ball. Count remains 3 balls and 2 strikes, 1 out. Over in baseball, Indians have blown this one open. They lead Grinnell 7-0, top of the 6th. Here's the pitch. Swung on, that is hit towards right field for a base hit. Flander gets on board with a clean single. And Tigers have a runner on with 1 out. Brings up the top of the order and pitcher number 13, Ella Greif. She is grounded out and singled her first 2 trips. She 1 for 2 on the night. Pitch upstairs and outside for ball 1. Oh, he did put his right hand up, okay. Delayed call by our home plate umpire. Yep, there he puts up the right finger. That pitch swung on and fouled down the right field line for a Cirques Financial foul ball. And Greif now down in the count, 0-2. Again, just one out here. Bottom of the 5th inning. 3-2 Tigers with the lead. Pitch swung on, hit towards third and short. Ortland up with it, guns it across in time. Wow. Didn't even get her feet underneath. They're still able to have the arm to zip it across and get Greif out at first. Wow. Flander does advance down to second on the throw. So she's at second base now with 2 outs. That brings up the shortstop, number 17, Kylie Bond. Bond swings on the first pitch, flies up to center field. Blake parks underneath it, makes the catch for the third out to retire the side. But Tigers get 2 across. They lead 3-2 on the Tiger Sports live stream network.
This is a story about signs. It's also a story about people's experiences. The humble sign. They are everywhere. But signs are more than just a plaque on the wall, an arrow, or letters on a building exterior. Signs help you leave a legacy or start a new chapter in life. All those signs have to start somewhere, and that's where we come in. We're your trusted partner in everything signage and graphics. Big signs, little signs, ADA, routed, dimensional, digital, environmental graphics, monument, donor and history recognition. We do them all. And more importantly, we work with you to understand what is best for your location, budget, brand, and building code. You don't need to be an expert in design, wayfinding, zoning, materials, installation, or ADA compliance. We'll be your trusted partner throughout. Because signs do more than point the way. They help the world make sense.
The Tiger Sports live stream network is brought to you by Latitude Signage and Design.
Top of the 6th inning we go. New pitcher on the circle for the Tigers is Ree Reese. She was the starting pitcher in that game 1. Was replaced by Riley Imhoff after 3 innings. And she will face Amanda Bauer. First pitch from Reese outside for ball 1.
6th inning for Indianola, designated player number 19, Amanda Bauer.
Bauer singled and walked in her prior 2 trips. First pitch outside and away for ball 1. That pitch catches the outside corner for strike 1. Home plate umpire, keep me on my toes. He calls strike, and then I'm not exaggerating. It's probably a good 2 seconds before his arm goes up. Hard to see, sign it. That ball chops in there low. Couldn't tell if it was a foul ball or not. So off the glove for ball 2. 2 balls and 1 strike. To Bauer. Here's the pitch. Outside ball 3. Now 8-0. Indianola with the lead. Bottom of the 6th inning. Indian boys also won the first game from Grinnell, 3-1. That pitch misses outside for ball 4, and Bauer draws a walk. Brings up the catcher, number 6, Kyra Robbins. She grounded out and singled her prior 2 trips. He's now the home plate umpire drifts off to talk to Coach Mike Doty. Oh. You think there might have been a comment from the stands, so he's going to talk to the coach. And let's see if they have somebody removed. That is the official's right. He can stop the game. Or I think in this case, just making Coach Doty aware of it. So that was the case. We don't know. The scores to bunt. Pitch is fouled off for strike one on a Cirques Financial foul ball. Again, we're not sure what the case was. We think there may have been a comment from the stands because he did point, when he's talking to Coach Doty, point back towards the stands. So we're not sure, but we can just assume that, or speculate that it may have been a comment that the umpire didn't appreciate, and just letting the coach know that. Scores to bunt again. This time gets it down. It's a foul ball. That's another Cirques Financial foul ball. Some Tiger fans thought the batter was outside the box, but again, they're very liberal with that call. If you have one toe or one shoelace that appears to be on the line, you're still considered in the box. They're not going to call that, as I've been told this by other umpires, unless it is blatantly obvious. Pitch outside for ball one. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And that's probably as it should be, in my humble opinion. But what do I know? I'm a basketball official and a basketball coach. Here's a pitch. Swung on, and that is hit to center field. Van Campanel gets underneath it, makes the catch to retire Robbins for the first out. Bauer does not advance. Brings up the left fielder, number 14, Katie Fosenberg. She is 1 for 2 tonight, grounded out and singled her first 2 trips. Facing the new Tiger pitcher, Ree Reese. Pitch in there for a strike. Then top of the order for the Indians on deck in the form of Kylie Kindlespire. Reese gets a sign from Harms. Here's a pitch. Up and in. Ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Again, Bauer on at first after drawing a walk. Robbins, the second batter, flew out to center field. 3-2, Tigers with the lead here. Top of the 6th inning. There's the pitch. Just misses outside for ball 2. Well, if he called, my director of operations, no, he's saying 1 and 2. You're right, Dan. I didn't see his arm go out, but it is 1 and 2. That's swing and a miss for strike 3. Michelle's Dance Academy strikeout at a great opportunity and moment for the Tigers. Throw down a first, runner gets back in time. And that is 2 outs. To the top of the order we go. Third baseman, number 18, Kylie Kindlespire. 1 for 3 with a homer. And 2, a ground out and a fly out. Here's the pitch. Swung on, foul back off the fence for strike 1. A Cirques Financial foul ball. Again, Tigers trailed 2-1. I got 2 across in the bottom of the 5th, and they lead 3-2 here. Changeup ripped right at the second baseman, and that will retire the side. After 5.5, your score: Grinnell 3, Indianola 2 on the Tiger Sports live stream network.
Grasshoppers, turtles, polar bears, and chunky monkeys? The Dairy Barn, located at 1810 6th Avenue in Grinnell, is not your typical barnyard. Stop by before or after the big ball game to pick up your favorite ice cream or flavor of the day yogurt. They also have a full line of delicious foods, including tenderloins, pulled pork sandwiches, popular chicken wraps, and much, much more. Don't have time to stop at the barn? Catch them on the move at some of the favorite events around Grinnell, or give us a call and try out our catering. And don't forget to check out www.dairybarngrinnell.com to order online or the Chow Now app. Remember, I scream, you scream, we all scream for Dairy Barn.
The Tiger Sports live stream network is brought to you by the Dairy Barn.
Bottom of the 6th inning, brought to us as always by Brent Nickel State Farm Insurance. Big thanks to him. one of our 3 specialty sponsors. Strikeouts by Michelle's Dance Academy. Foul balls by Search Financial Services. Don't forget our business card sponsors. They are rotating the upper right-hand corner of your screen. And also our sponsors that have ads that play during our inning breaks. All those people making this broadcast possible for the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network. Greta Dodd steps in. First pitch in there for a strike. Tigers will send Dodd, Reese, and Aiden Gosling to the plate to face Ava Ticky. Dodd struck out, flew out her prior 2 trips. That pitch low. Okay, for ball 1. I'm hesitating to make sure our home plate umpire agrees with me. Not that he is under any obligation to do so. 1-1. Swung on, chop towards shortstop side. Nice play by Ortland. Tries to throw across in time. And not even with the arm of Ortland could she get that one. So that's a single for Dodd. Just a fantastic play by Ortland just to get there and stop that from going into center in the left center field. So Tigers have the first runner on, leadoff runner on. Brings up first baseman Reese. She struck out and grounded out her prior 2 trips. There's a pitch for a ball. That throw not in time. So Greta Dodd gets a stolen base. Ortland slaps the ground in disgust. She missed that ball. Strike was the pitch to Reese. Pitch outside for ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. So Tigers have a runner at second. Nobody out. Bottom of the 6th inning. They lead Indianola 3-2. Pitch on the way. Swung on and chopped towards the second base side. Having to hurry as the second baseman gets it and gets the out. But the runner gets advanced to third in the form of Greta Dodd. So Reese in effect does her job. Grounds out to the second baseman for the first out. Now Dodd to third with 1 out, brings up designated player number 4, Aiden Gosling. 0 for 2 on the night. Gosling steps in there and takes the pitch in there for a strike. No balls, 1 strike. Here we go. Swing and a miss for Gosling for strike 2. 0-2 now to Gosling. Kelsey Van Compernol awaits on deck. Gosling swings and fouls it down the third base side. Scooped up quickly by the Indians' third baseman, Kylie Kindrelspire. A Search Financial foul ball. Count remains 0-2 to Gosling. Here's the pitch. Oh, he called strike 3. Takes his mask off and makes the call. Kind of dangerous with a runner in scoring position there, but Ticky gets a strikeout for the second out. That brings up number 32, Kelsey Van Compernol. Mike Doty calls the troops over for a visit. And Stacy Evans, the Indianola coach, Coach Doty's counterpart, calls the conference as well. Over the baseball field, keeps getting worse news for the Tigers. Indianola boys lead Grinnell 9-0. Bottom of the 7th inning. Indians looking for the sweep of Grinnell. Having won the first game 3-1. Indian softball team looking to get a sweep on Grinnell as well. They won the first softball game tonight 5-2. But here we are, bottom of the 6th. Grinnell leads 3-2. 2 out, runner at third. Kelsey Van Compernol steps in. Van Compernol is an excellent bunter. Good thinking squeeze. We'll see. Coach Doty usually likes to do that if he gets a strike. First pitch upstairs for ball 1. Squares to bunt. Pulls the bat back. Misses upstairs for ball 2. 2 balls and no strikes. Here's a 2-0 pitch from Ticky. Scores the bunt again. Pulls the bat back, and that is ball 3. Okay, well, I had to wait. Like I said, he takes a good 2 seconds before he lifts that arm up, and so I just want to make sure. So 3-0 now to Van Compernel. They'll probably have her take here. There's a pitch in for a strike. He being Coach Doty. So 3 balls, 1 strike, 2 out. Runner at third for Grinnell. They lead 3-2. Bottom of the 6th. Here's a pitch from Ticky. Upstairs for ball 4. So Van Compernel gets a 2-out walk. Now Tigers have runners at the corners, first and third, with 2 outs. Brings up right fielder number 33, Macy Andrews. Andrews has doubled and singled and scored a run her prior 2 trips against Ticky. Key moment here in this softball game right here. 2 outs. Andrews steps in, takes a pitch for a strike, throw down. There's a run out and nobody's moving. Now they throw back and she gets back in time and the runner advances to second. Again, that's a play that Coach Doty likes to run, and not only Coach Doty, a lot of coaches. They get the first base person in a rundown to see if Indianola will commit. Try to get that runner at third home, but this time the runner's staying. And Van Compernel got a stolen base, and it's no balls and a strike. Andrews' second pitch, up and away for ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 out. Runners at second and third for Grinnell. Bottom of the 6th inning. They lead Indianola 3-2. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes now to Macy Andrews, the Tiger right fielder. David Ticky gets a sign. Here's the pitch. Swung on and off the handle. Could be trouble. Drops in play. Somehow drops in play. Tigers get 2 across. Macy Andrews finds a way to get it done. Right behind the first base, just inside the foul line and fair ground. 2 runners scores. The Tigers are running all the way, and Tigers now get 2 across, and they lead 5-2. Wow, what a turn of events. Center fielder Kate Van Compernel now steps in. First pitch in there for a strike. So Macy Andrews finds a way to get it done. Just put it in play, and she did right behind the first baseline inside the foul line. 2 players went for it, couldn't get it. Swing and a miss for strike 2 rather, to Van Compernel. And again, the Tiger base runners with 2 outs running on the play the whole way, running on contact, and they score. It's now 5-2. Swung on, and that is hit out towards right field, going down the line, but drifting over to make the catch is the right fielder. Catches it in foul ground for the 3rd out. But Tigers get 2 across. They lead 5-2. To the top of the 7th we go on the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network.
Jeff Finch here from West Finch Auto Plaza in Grinnell. We normally go to the auction to restock our used cars and trucks, but prices have skyrocketed. If we're going to overpay, we'd rather overpay our friends, neighbors, and past customers. Bring your vehicle in for a quick 20-minute appraisal. You can either take the cash, trade for a different vehicle, or walk away. In some cases, your vehicle may be worth more than you paid for it. See us at West Finch Auto Plaza in Grinnell or online at westfinch.com.
Hey there, I'm Joey Pollyi, 3rd generation owner of Pollyi's in Grinnell. Since 1957, we've been serving you the flavors you savor. Dine in, carry out, or pick up our frozen pizzas for a night in. Our promise to you? Everything is made from scratch, and we only use the freshest ingredients, guaranteed. Plus, get your kids signed up for our Pags Pals program to get free pizza and shirts. Visit pollyi'sgrinnellia.com or ask your server how to sign up. See you soon at Pollyi's Pizza Grinnell on 5th Ave between Main and Broad Street.
The Tiger Sports Live Stream Network is brought to you by Pollyi's Pizza and West Finch Auto Plaza. The top of the 7th is brought to you by Brent Nickel State Farm.
Brent Ortland leads off for the Indians here. Top of the 7th inning. They trail 5-2. And now Stacey Evans is going to talk to her batter for just a moment. I believe that first pitch was called a strike, although I didn't see the arm extend. But he made the sound like a strike. Didn't have the mechanics, but keeping me on my toes on a Friday night. Somebody needs to. Indians send Bryn Ortland, Tessa Grip, and Jordan Grip to the plate. Tiger infield drawn in, anticipating a possible bunt or slap bunt from Ortland. Here's the 0-1. Just outside for ball one. 1 ball, 1 strike. Ortland and lefty with a lot of speed. Again, does a slap bunt / slap hit. As the ball's coming, they start to move up in the box, stick the bat out to just try to make contact. That ball swung on and fouled up. Is it going to stay in play? No. It's out of play for strike 2 on a Cirques financial foul ball. Don't run a foul of your financial situation. Stop it and see Tom Cirques, Dustin Smith, Natalie Pavitz, Cirques Financial Services on Main Street in downtown Grinnell. Ortland now taking her time stepping in. Faces the 1-2 now. Swung on, that is hit up, popped up in the infield. Second baseman Van Campanile makes the catch for out number 1. Ortland, the speedy and very dangerous Bryn Ortland, is retired. 1 out. Brings up right fielder number 12, Tessa Grip. Grip has walked, singled, and flown out her prior 3 trips. And he has a lot of speed at the top of that lineup, as Grip is very fast as well. Here's a pitch from Reese. In there for a strike. I can just hear the crowd's reaction and tell what happened instead of waiting for the umpire's arm. I can just tell by the crowd's reaction. The Tiger fans cheered. It must have been a strike. It's 0-1. Here's a pitch. That pitch outside for ball 1. Nice discipline by Grip not to chase that one. 1 ball, 1 strike. Reese trying to close it out here for Grinnell and get a split with the Indians. One of the top teams in the Little Hawkeye Conference. Pitch, swing and a miss. That tailed in on the right-handed hitting Tessa Grip. Beautiful pitch by Reese. Started with the middle of the plate, tailed in towards her as it crossed the plate, and it's 0-2. Or 1 ball and 2 strikes. My apologies. Swing and a miss for strike 3. A Michelle's Dance Academy strikeout. And a big one of the game for 2 outs. Brings up the first base number 15, Jordan Grip. Grip taking her time stepping in against Reese. Grip has walked, singled, and walked her prior 2 trips. First pitch upstairs for ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. 2 out, nobody on for the Indians. Top of the 7th inning. They trail Grinnell 5-2. Pitch swung on, and that is ripped foul. Boys, Grip turned on that one, but laced it foul down the third base line for strike 1. A Cirques Financial foul ball. Count is 1 ball, 1 strike. Baseball game is wrapped up. Indianola gets a sweep over Grinnell. They won the second game 9-0. Here's the 1-1. Outside for ball 2. 2 balls and 1 strike. 2-1 count now to Grip. Here's the pitch from Reese. Swung on, that is hit out to center field. That's well hit. Going back by the fence. And that is over. It's a home run. Thought for a moment Van Campanile caught her, maybe one hit off her glove. But a solo shot by Jordan Grip. Second home run of the game for the Indians. And it is now 5-3. Still 2 outs. And that'll bring up Dana Blake, the center fielder for the Indians. She has struck out, flown out, and flown out her prior 3 trips. Again, 5-3 now is your score. 2 outs, top of the 7th. Dana Blake at the plate. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss for strike one. Again, that breaking ball that Reese throws, he starts it down the middle of the plate. It tails in towards the right-handed hitters, or if you're lefty, it tails away from you. Beautiful pitch, swing and a miss for strike one. Second pitch on the way. That's swung on and fouled. Out of play. A Cirques Financial foul ball. 0-2 now the count to Dana Blake. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, nobody on. Top of the 7th, Tigers lead 5-3. Here's the 0-2 on the way from Reese. Did he call it? No, he did not. Oh, Tiger fans thought that was there. You have to wait on this umpire. Everybody kind of paused. The catcher paused, and the batter paused, but it was a ball, so it's 1-2. I've never seen that before. Here we go. 1-2 pitch on the way. That misses outside for ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Great discipline by Dana Blake at the plate. Those are very close pitches to be taking with 2 strikes and the game on the line. So good job by her. And she's battled back to even the count up at 2-2. Here's the 2-2 from swing and a miss for strike 3. That's a Michelle's Dance Academy strikeout, and that will do it. Grinnell gets a split. They win the second game 5-3. If I'm not mistaken, that might be their first win over Indianola in their history. We'll have to check that and let you know about that, but what a great night for the Tigers. They get the split over the ranked Indianola Indians. Lost the first game 5-1 and won the second one 5-3. That'll wrap it up here for the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network and wrap up our softball coverage. We will see you next Tuesday for baseball from Fowler Field on the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network. For my partner, Dan Walker, I'm Chris Jr. saying good night from the Tiger Softball Complex on the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network.
This live stream is a copyright of the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network. Reproduction or distribution of this live stream without permission of the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network is a violation of the law.